of people saw when they had installed Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee, a lot of people, including myself, say, why did they do that? That's not even right. 14 million people had voted for Joe Biden when they ended up doing that. You have this young sister that was actually a delegate for the Democrat Party. And I want you to hear exactly what she said and why she had to get away from being a Democrat.
In 2020, I was elected at 18 to become one of the youngest delegates to the Democratic National Convention on behalf of my district. And in 2024, I was elected again to return to the DNC as a delegate. But this year, I'm casting my ballot for Donald Trump. You see, after I was elected in March, which was before Joe Biden's debate, I wanted to go to the DNC because I wanted answers on free speech issues, the border, and the economy. However, after reflecting on my time at the DNC, I realized that it was no longer the party of free speech and civil liberties that it used to be. In fact, Patrick Henry once said that the liberties of a people never were, nor ever will be secure when the transactions of their rulers may be concealed from them. And for the rulers of the Democratic Party elite to install Kamala Harris as the presidential nominee via stripping the vote of 14 million Americans, including their own delegates such as myself, well, that was a decision and a transaction that was concealed. And now I'm happy to say that I'm officially joining the Republican Party as a constitutional conservative.
The Democrats are trying to pull off a fast one on the people. Remember when, if you go back to 2016, they talk about, oh, well, Trump, what happened with that? Well, a lot of their voters split from the Democrat Party at that time because they was upset that basically Hillary Clinton was installed in that position versus Bernie Sanders, who had the momentum, etc. If Bernie Sanders would have been the candidate, I believe Bernie Sanders would have won the election in 2016. I don't believe Donald Trump would have won that election in 2016 whatsoever. Then you fast forward to what happened. This young sister actually a delegate. She was on the inside with the Democrats. Democrats try to get them young. You understand what I'm saying? Try to get their mind all screwed up on this craziness young. And luckily, that young sister got to see early how they move, how they get down and say, no, this is not a place for me. This is not a party of normalcy. This is a party of people that allow a lot of mental health conditions to run wild without treatment. And we don't want to deal with some of that. We don't want to deal with people that's telling wives to be deceptive to their husbands. We don't want to be in a party that has all of the Hollywood elite in it, because you know how the Hollywood elite gets down, right? So good for this young sister to walk away from that Democrat Party. I'm a person, and I'm going to keep repeating this. I'm not telling you leave the Democrat Party and go to the Republicans. No, I say come to the political middle. Be a political independent. That way, Democrats and Republicans will fight for our vote, because I don't want Republicans to get a bunch of black people and then now black people are in the same position. Oh, you're just going to vote Republican. They don't have to do nothing for you. You understand what I'm saying? But more and more people are waking up every single day to what's going on with this Democrat Party. And I'm so glad young people are waking up to this. That way, you have in Black America, you have a better future because of it. This young girl was a delegate. They felt like they can trust her. And she was sorted through BS. See, we live in the information age, Democrats. The lying is just not going to stick, because we can go check you out real quick and find out if the information is right or wrong. And what you saw in this election is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger the more you keep going along with that extreme far left progressive crap that Obama brought into the party. Y'all need to abandon the Obama version of Democrats and get back to the middle, because more and more people is going to walk away from that party. And rightfully so, because y'all haven't done nothing for black people, so why in the world should we be staying anyway?